The Buster Call is the personification of absolute justice in the world of One Piece. Throughout the series, the Buster Call has only been summoned twice, once in 𝙗𝚗 and once in 𝚗𝚙𝚢𝚗𝚗 lobby. As far as we know, no one has ever been able to defeat a Buster Call. However, this is about to change with the Straw Hat Pirates in Egghead, and a fleet of the Navy heading towards the island. The clash between these two forces is inevitable. Who will emerge victorious from this war? Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video, I would like to share my opinion on what's going to happen in the next few chapters of One Piece. In chapter 1078, the so-called Egghead incident was revealed. The world government discovered through York that Vegapunk was investigating 𝙗𝚗, and they quickly mobilized to attack the island and exterminate all Vegapunks. Kizaru left with 𝙲𝚘𝚙𝚢𝚛𝚒 and other reinforcements from the Navy to Egghead, and CP0 had already been sent in advance. However, what no one expected was that the Yonko, Luffy of the Straw Hat Pirates, would be heading towards Egghead. The chapter states that the conclusion of the incident would cause an unimaginable shock throughout the world, from Whole Cake Island where Luffy invaded Big Mom's territory and stole her road Poneglyph, to Wano where Luffy defeated the previously invincible Kaido of the Beasts. However, we haven't heard anything about the Grand Fleet of the Straw Hat Pirates. Oda stated in chapter 800 that the fleet would continue to grow until the day they make their name in history. We know that the captains have a Vivre card of Luffy, but it's strange that even with Luffy being defeated several times in Wano and barely surviving his fight against Katakuri, we haven't seen any movement from them. All of this leads me to believe that the Egghead incident has something to do with it. The captains of the Straw Hat Grand Fleet are currently heading towards Egghead and, on the other hand, we see that the Navy fleet is also doing the same. What could shock the world of One Piece more than the fall of two emperors at the same time? Throughout the story, we have never heard of anyone who was able to face a Buster Call and win. Here, I admit that at no point in the manga was it stated that a Buster Call was being sent to Egghead. However, isn't it strange to see a 𝙗𝚘𝚙𝚢𝚗𝚗 and an admiral going to an island and bringing along with them an entire fleet of the Navy? In chapter 409, Spandam accidentally triggers a Buster Call for 𝚗𝚗's lobby. He tells himself that as the head of CP9, he ordered the Buster Call to deliver Robin to the world government without fail, but he wonders if it was a good choice. Nico Robin says that the Buster Call is devoid of all emotion. It will burn everything and anything on 𝚗𝚗's lobby, including the island itself. It will sacrifice everyone to achieve its goal. In 𝙗𝚗, we see that before the island was attacked, the ships surrounded it and waited for the Buster Call to be activated, which leads me to believe that we are indeed about to witness a Buster Call in Egghead. In my opinion, this would be the incident that would shock the world of One Piece, as we would see for the first time in history a Buster Call being defeated, and for that, Luffy would need the help of the Grand Fleet of the Straw Hat Pirates. Imagine a news headline saying that Yonko Luffy of the Straw Hat Pirates, along with his Grand Fleet, managed to stop a Buster Call and defeat Marine Admiral Kizaru and a 𝙗𝚘𝚙𝚢𝚗𝚗. This would definitely shock the entire world of One Piece. Of course, it's possible that Oda may surprise us with another unexpected event, as he is a master at doing so. However, I truly believe that the Straw Hat Grand Fleet could appear in Egghead. It has been 2 arcs since Luffy got into trouble and faced difficulties, and we haven't heard anything about them until now, except for Bartolomeo burning Shanks' flags. There has been no news about them in the newspapers. Perhaps Oda is really saving the Grand Fleet for the final war in One Piece, and that's why we haven't heard anything about them. This would give us a surprise when they finally appear, similar to what happened in Wano, where there was a lot of speculation about their possible appearance to help Luffy in the battle against Kaido, but nothing happened. Well, that was today's video. I hope you enjoyed the theory about what might happen in One Piece. If you liked it, don't forget to leave a like and share this video with your friends who are also One Piece fans. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, don't waste any more time and do it now so you don't miss any new content. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.